How do we communicate? Are the channels secure? Really? Maybe not. Let's talk about Skrumble network. And before we talk about Skrumble network, let's give a quick shout to all that has been smashing the likes button and all that has been commenting and all that have been subscribing. You guys are freaking amazing. Now, before there was things like computers, personal computing, there is a way we used to communicate. So we communicated using the post office, right? So you send the letter and then it gets to the person you want it to get to. And there are many risks to it, like maybe someone may snoop into the document and see what you're trying to send in and all that. But today, things have actually changed. So you now have, we're now in the era of mobile computing, where everything is now on the telephone and all that. So there are now questions like, how do I know that my communication is secure, and how do I know that my communication is not secure? So there are many sides to it, like privacy. We have stuff like restriction, like places in China they tell you cannot access this kind of website, and then you have stuff like data theft, and then other stuffs, right? So one of the things you have to know, communication, it's not secure as it stands now. From your mobile carrier, that also provides you something, or maybe your mobile carrier also provides you internet access. So you have your mobile carriers and also your internet service providers. They are snooping on you. They could give you information to the government and all that. Well, another thing again is, these are the platforms giving you access. The other thing again is the applications or services like Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, you have Telegram, you have Twitter, you have many stuff, WeChat and all that. They are not really secure also. So that tells you that anything you do online, you leave a digital footprint. It's like someone who is walking. You walk from place to place, you are leaving a footprint. So with all these stuffs, there is a big problem. So you're having privacy, your privacy is not there. They could steal your data, they could monetize your data. There are stuff like the Great Firewall of China to block you. So what could be some of the solutions that could come to the table? So Skrumble, a company that has been existing for some time now and has over 40 employees and have 30 patents to their name, and then this is a company that have actually developed applications that over 400,000 people use on a daily basis. And I said, okay, let's come and let's solve this problem. So they are developing their own decentralized messaging system. So you might be asking, how? That is the question you might be asking. Okay, how will it work? So how it's going to work is, if you want to communicate using a platform like Telegram or Facebook or WhatsApp, they require you to submit your phone number, and then they're going to send you a verification code, and maybe whenever you lose your identity and all that, you have to submit that phone number and all that. What Skrumble Network is doing, Skrumble Network is going after a very different approach. So what would they do? Every person is going to have their own public key. Yeah, so the public key is what is going to enable any person to actually communicate with you. And then you as a person, your private key is what is going to enable you to actually see the messages and all that. So we're doing away with phone numbers, and that is a very, very amazing stuff. Now, when a person gets your, we're going to derive a secret key from your public and your private ID and all that. So we initiate the communication, and then you can now be sharing your data, and you can now be doing stuff. Another amazing thing about this platform is the issue of user control storage. So user control storage, like under normal communication, the only things that are saved are things like financial records or section IDs. Okay, this is the section. Sections are, okay, this, and within this period, maybe you communicated with someone 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. We call that a section. So we only save sections and financial records. Apart from that, we don't save anything. But however, maybe you choose that I want this particular, maybe you are discussing something like maybe business and you want to save it so that for reference sake, like, okay, maybe the person did not keep to part of that day, you want to present evidence, just like a text message and say, okay, this is it, this is what we actually transacted, these are the records. You can decide to agree with the person and say, okay, let's save our conversation. Once two of you agree on that, you save the conversation, it will be there. Then another thing again is, maybe you uploaded a file to someone, or someone is trying to download information that they are not supposed to download, or share information that they're not supposed to share. You can set the notification so that this application, the Skrumble app, notifies you whenever someone's actually doing such a thing. That actually makes this system a very, very good system. And another stuff about this platform is the way they are building it, that it can pass through any firewall. So no firewall can actually stop anybody from using it. So people in China can actually use it as far as they are connected to the whole internet. That makes it very, very amazing. So you might be asking, okay, what are some of the what will be the consensus algorithm for the system? They'll be using the distributed practical Byzantine fault tolerance algorithm. That makes it very amazing. And then we see here the issue of open API. What that means is they will allow developers to build on that API, and people can get incentive when they build app or build other extra rich features on the network. And one of the amazing stuff about this stuff is that not only will it be providing communication or messaging, it will also enable stuff like payment and other stuff. So there will be things like visual stores and freelancing stuff on the app. So it promises to be a very, very exciting system that they are building. They are putting a lot of work to this system. So though there are many others, like if you go through, like they ask questions, you see the comparison they have with other competitors like Kick Messenger, Status, Mainframe, in other platforms. So you can see the roadmap. But let's see the people behind the team. So you can see the beliefs. You can check the team out. Then you can see some of the strategic advisors behind the team. People like the co-founder of Ethereum, Ajaz, Anteno D. I hope I'm getting the high order. So permit me if I don't get it right. Jeff Puba, Genius Tua, City of Aeon, and other persons. And then you have selected investors and supporters. Matthew Spoke and other persons who are actually investing in this stuff. So it promises to be a very, very good one. From file sharing, FaceTime. It also help with video conferencing. That makes it very, very amazing. However, guys, always know that this and all of my videos I do not constitute investment advice. I'm only giving a review of a platform that I've actually discovered. So if you want to invest, like I tell people, investment is a hard decision that should only be taken after thorough and careful considerations. You must have the liquidity of time, and you must have the liquidity of money when it comes to investing. So guys, if this video has been very helpful and you don't get subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you have questions, feel free to ask me, and do have a very good day.